Hi, Michelle from Michelle's Macarons. Today we're making dark chocolate truffle macarons. I think that I'm gonna start going quickly through the beginning of these where you guys already know what to do. So if this is your first time making macarons, go to this video and it will tell you step by step how to make macarons. But if you have already made macarons and you just need a little refresher, here we go. So you're gonna sift 3 times and then make your meringues, add the cream of tartar, add the granulated sugar, and beat it until stiff peaks. Okay, looks good, just like that. Now fold in 1/3 of your dry ingredients, fold in another 1/3, then fold in the last 1/3. Okay, now that you're up to speed, the fun part. We are going to make these pretty dark. You don't have to make them this color, you can do whatever color you want, but for some reason I just associate dark chocolate with this deep pinkish purple. The stuff I'm using right here is the Kroger brand liquid food coloring, but a lot of people really don't like using liquid in their macarons. So just use any gel or powdered food coloring you have. To get this color, I use blue, but like a blue on more of the purple side and not a blue on more of the green side. So this is a food coloring I like to use sometimes, but for this one I use the neon pink, the purple, and the blue and the red. The blue and the red are from the regular pack and the pink and the purple are from the neon. And I know these two blues look the same, but they're not. This one's got more of a purple blue and that's more of a green blue. So you add a lot. I hate to show you this, but you don't have to make it this dark, but so you got your purple, you got your red, blue, very good. And then mix that up. Oh, I forgot to add in pink until later. So normally you would add pink right now. Okay, and then fold that in there. And then, oh, forgot some? So I decided to make it a little darker. So I just added more of all of the colors. Oh, I hadn't realized I'd forgotten the pink yet. See, you could stop there. You could stop with the color there, that's a good color. So the neon pink, watch, this really makes it pop. Yeah, see that? So then you're gonna fold that until it ribbons off the spatula. And I sped this part up, but look how it kind of falls into itself. And if you're doing what I did and you're adding a crap ton of liquid food coloring, you're going to want to fold it less. So just to pretty much what you saw there is how I fold it. If it was a white macaron and there was no food coloring in it, then I would probably keep folding and get it to really fall into the batter. So you put that batter into a piping bag and we've got a slit mat here, but you already know that because you watched that video. And the guide, and I have a link to the guide in the description if you want it. And it's fitted with a Wilton number 12 tip. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified when I come out with new videos. So pipe those out, okay? Piping. Then slam the trays down a couple times. Once your macarons have dried to the touch, you're gonna bake them and let them cool completely. All right, now we're making the filling. This is not a buttercream, this is a ganache. I think the thing that makes these macarons so good is the special dark chocolate. It's Hershey's Special Dark, but the cool part of this, you want to make the outer ring of ganache a thicker consistency. And then you wanna make, you squeeze just a little bit in the inside of a thinner consistency ganache, so then it's kind of like a fudgy inside, because these are supposed to taste like truffles, and we're gonna make it thinner and thicker by adding more or less cream. So we're gonna start with a thinner ganache. Heat your heavy cream in a saucepan until it's simmering. Yep, just like that. Then you're gonna pour that, don't pour that while you're holding it. There, okay, set it down and then pour it. Good, so then you're gonna let that sit for 2 minutes, make sure all the chocolate chips are covered. Oh, and you're gonna put a little butter on there. I do a tablespoon of unsalted butter at room temperature. Just put a tablespoon in each of those bowls. Now heat your second heavy cream until it's simmering. Okay, shake that on there. And then after about 2 or 3 minutes, whisk that until it's smooth. Yeah, just like that. And it will look really runny, but it'll thicken up. And then there's the other one. Okay, so the outer ganache will get pretty thick, but the middle one will still be kind of soft, but that's good because the outer ring will protect it from falling out of the shell. Then you're gonna cover that and put that in the fridge until it's thickened up. If you're enjoying this video, hit the like button below to let me know. Now, we're piping the thicker ganache around the outside first, so just do a ring around the outer edge. Oh, fancy. Okay. So then this is the thinner ganache. See how it's just a little softer. Okay, now we're not done yet. Now I would put that in the fridge and let it harden back up a bit while we melt the chocolate chips. Now, I get these chocolate chips from a wholesale supplier. So I get them like a giant box of them and they come in chocolate chip form. But when I was getting them at the store, they would be bars. So I used to make this with the chocolate bars and I just break it up and melt it in here. Same with the ganache. Now we're gonna melt the dipping chocolate. I'll put this on a double boiler, add some vegetable oil. Okay, that's good. Now dip the macaron in there, give it a little shake. And then, this is important, you have to refrigerate this until the top is hard. This next part's optional, you don't have to do it. It's more for design, but make sure your base layer of chocolate is completely hardened before you do the drizzle. Okay, then drizzle that on there. Cool. Then put that in the fridge too and harden it up and you're good to go. But you then of course have to put it in the fridge for 24 hours or at least 8 hours and then it'll start to mature and then take it out and get it to room temperature before you eat it. There's a link in the description with the full recipe. If you still have macarons questions, you can join the Michelle's Macarons Facebook group and just post your picture in there or question and one of us will answer it. And if you want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I'll put a link in the description below. Check out these other macaron videos. Okay, love you, bye.